The Trump administration is reclassifying state-licensed medical marijuana as a less dangerous drug.
The move by the acting attorney general does not legalize marijuana federally, but it does open up opportunities to research its potential medical benefits. Fox 4's Stephen Dial spoke to Texas's largest medical marijuana provider and is live in Dallas with more. Stephen.
Steve, medical marijuana in Texas is becoming more accessible with the expansion of the compassionate use program, and now with the action by the federal government. People in the cannabis industry says that it will be a help for them and also the consumer. As you mentioned this morning, Todd Blanche, the acting attorney general, signed that order reclassifying medical marijuana, state licensed medical marijuana, as a less dangerous drug, moving it from a Schedule I drug reserved for drugs without medical use to a less strictly regulated Schedule III. The move allows for more marijuana research and lets state licensed businesses claim federal tax breaks. The change comes as Texas is expanding its medical marijuana program. Satellite dispensaries like one in Plano are starting to pop up in North Texas and around the state. New Texas laws added qualifying conditions and increased medical marijuana distributors. I talked to Nico Richardson. He is the CEO for Texas Original, the largest medical marijuana provider in the state. He says today's order helps clarify a legal gray area.
The big one for patients is that consumers of medical cannabis were always straddling this bifurcation of state and federal law, where within the state, they were operating legally and they were consuming their medicine legally within the state law. But technically, from a federal standpoint, they were consuming a Schedule I narcotic, and the federal government did not recognize that. And so there was some inherent liability that sat with patients during that time period.
With the action today and the expansion of the Teacup program, do you think Texas is moving in the right direction when it comes to accessibility for those who meet the requirements for medical marijuana?
It took a long time for Texas to really open up their medical program to serve the broad number of Texans that could actually benefit from it. And essentially within a 7-month period, the federal government stepped in and corroborated that standpoint.
The acting attorney general said that this is delivering on a promise made by President Trump to expand Americans' options to medical treatment options. Now, everyone is not on board with this. In fact, last year, a number of Republican senators signed a letter urging President Trump to not reclassify things like medical marijuana, wanting it to stay at a Schedule I.